News 3 Now at 6 begins right now.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Public health officials extended Dane County's mask order for a second time this morning.
It's essentially the same order that is currently in place. This extension will go into effect on Friday. It will expire November 5th. It requires face coverings for anyone 2 and up when inside any enclosed space open to the public. Our Christina Laurie explains how the county came to this decision.
Unpopular, but not unexpected. Even public health officials agree they don't love wearing masks, but call them a necessity, especially as flu season starts.
No change, just an extension from Public Health Madison and Dane County on its mask mandate, now in effect until November 5th. This means everyone aged 2 and up will still need to wear a mask when they're around people they don't live with indoors.
We know that most respiratory illnesses are spread by droplets, and that's what really makes masks imperative.
Public health officials say case numbers are the reason why. Mid-July, Dane County was averaging 22 cases per 100,000 people. By mid-September, the rate was 10 times higher, 209 cases per 100,000 people. While the county ended the month with an average of 157 new cases each day, health officials say that number is still within the CDC's high level of community transmission and more than 100 cases per day too high to get rid of the mask mandate.
We know that typically influenza starts kind of our late fall, and again, this year's proving to be the same.
Doctors say even if COVID isn't your main concern, flu and cold season is about to begin, and as last year proved.
For Wisconsin and Midwest in general, we had almost no cold or flu season, which is remarkable.
Masks just make sense.
As always, doctors say if you don't like the mandates, get vaccinated. Vaccines work, they're free, and they're easy to find. You can schedule your appointment today at the links we've posted up on our website. Reporting from downtown Madison for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
Health officials say local businesses have overall been doing a good job following these mask mandates. There were 280 complaints last month. Only 3 received a final warning. None received a citation.
Getting a look at the statewide COVID numbers today, DHS is reminding everyone that your actions not only protect you, but those around you. The 7-day average is above 2,500 cases per day with 17 deaths. We're getting an update on UW Health staff vaccination process. Today, the healthcare provider says about 96% of employees are vaccinated, while just under 4% had their waivers approved. That means more than 99.9% of the company's employees are following the employer's vaccine policy.
That feels really good. It didn't happen by accident. We spent a lot of time talking with folks, trying to understand where they were coming from, where we were coming from. And in the end, I think really that camaraderie that we have at UW Health, that value of, let's take care of ourselves and our community, let's keep our patients safe, it came through.
UW Health says fewer than 10 employees across the entire system have not been vaccinated or don't have an approved waiver. Those people have until October 11th, that is next Monday, to get vaccinated or face termination.
News 3 Now tracking COVID-19 cases and quarantines in school districts throughout South Central Wisconsin. We have a dashboard at channel3000.com breaking down the numbers of cases and quarantines. To see the numbers from your district, download our Channel 3000 news app or head to channel3000.com. Getting a look outside now, darker earlier, some leaves starting to fall out there. Let's see what's in store for the rest of the week now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi now with our certified most accurate forecast. Gary?
And right now I'm in the penalty box on the patio. It's raining out here. We have one shower and it's like right over Madison, but you can see plenty of clouds today. Not much in the way of rain, but as we take a look at Doppler track, most of the showers have been down to our south. This one shower over southwestern Dane County. I mean, you can see how small it is, but it's literally right over the station. So I guess I've got to stand out in the rain because of that. Otherwise, low temperatures this morning were mild because of the cloud cover. We started out around 60 here in Madison. Areas to the north are still in the mid-50s. High temperatures are right around 70. A little warmer out to the west where there's a little more sunshine. But you can see right now temperatures are mainly in the upper 60s to the lower 70s. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down into the upper 50s, probably about 58 here in Madison. I look for a high tomorrow of about 71 degrees. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that does include more widespread rain as we head later on in this week.
Gary, thank you. Developing tonight, police say charges are pending against a 30-year-old man from Madison in connection to the deadly crash over the weekend that killed 3 high school students. The suspect, who is not being named, is still in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Meanwhile, today we are learning more about those young men who died in the crash.
Simon Balesi was a Madison West high school student and soccer player, while Jack Miller and Evan Cradwell attended Middleton High School and also were athletes. Brad Hamilton is live from the scene of Saturday night's tragedy with the latest. Brad?
Well, Charlotte, so many people have come here the last couple of days to honor and remember the 3 young men that lost their lives here on Saturday night, and a memorial continues to grow. And it is truly to honor Simon Balesi, Jack Miller, and Evan Cradwell. The Dane County Sheriff's Office says all 3 students were killed Saturday after another driver rear-ended their vehicle, causing it to catch on fire. Madison School District confirmed the victims' identities in a statement earlier today, adding that everyone in the community please keep their friends and family in their prayers during this terribly difficult time. Middleton's high school principal also released a statement today saying that each of these students was a bright light within the student's school body, and that their loss is going to impact these students and staff profoundly. Now, we spoke with a witness on Saturday who witnessed Saturday night's crash to explain what he saw and heard from this horrible tragedy.
We all came on our deck and we're looking at it, and we're praying that there's nobody in there if it's a car. We're just praying. I'm hoping, and I'm just telling my kids and my wife, I hope there's nobody there.
Dane County authorities say charges are now pending for a 30-year-old Madison man in regards to this investigation. Now, we also know that grief counseling was available for those students today, and also for both of those statements. If you want to read the entire thing, because they were long statements and I was unable to obviously mention everything that was said, please go to our website, channel3000.com. You can read all of what was said today. Reporting live in Middleton tonight, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
So tragic. Brad, thank you for your reporting on that today. 2 people were killed, 3 others critically injured when their Amish buggy was hit by a minivan in Grant County. This happened Sunday on Highway 35 near Lancaster. A man driving westbound rear-ended the buggy. All 5 people in the buggy were thrown from it. A 52-year-old woman and 12-year-old boy were pronounced dead at the scene. It's now the 5th fatal crash in Grant County this year. City of Madison today moving on to the next phase of its Vision Zero initiative. Crews today put up signage for a speed reduction for sections of Whitney Way and Mineral Point Road. The city calls Vision Zero a data-driven strategy intended to eliminate traffic deaths and severe injuries on city streets by the year 2030. Speed limits on several streets and thoroughfares around the city have been and will continue to be reduced.
State Senator Brad Pfaff is one of the first Democrats to announce a run at the congressional seat that Congressman Ron Kind will vacate at the end of his term. Whoever wins this primary will likely face Republican Derek Van Orden in a race with big national implications, as Naomi Coles explains.
Congressman Kind became a familiar name over 20 years in office. He's widely regarded as moderate and bipartisan, but his retirement creates a wide open seat and draws political newcomers in a race that will have massive implications.
I'm running to fix the problems families actually face, like finding a good paying job.
Yet another high-profile showdown for 2022.
Because it's time for
Wisconsin's swingiest congressional district finally has a clear Democrat announced to replace retiring Ron Kind. Newly elected State Senator Brad Pfaff, a longtime staffer of Kind's, will likely take on Republican Derek Van Orden in a general election.
It's time to trade in Ron Kind.
He narrowly lost to Kind last year.
So there's really a lot of uncertainty and a lot of interest nationally in what happens in that district.
Wisconsin's 3rd congressional district, stretching across western Wisconsin, is one of just 7 nationwide that voted for Trump and a Democrat congressperson last fall. And the pendulum of public opinion could well swing toward Republicans next year because of 2 things.
The number one is that Ron Kind won't be on the ballot. He was a familiar face and a kind of Democrat who was acceptable to a lot of more conservative rural voters. The other factor that's working against Democrats is that 2022 is a midterm with a Democratic president, and typically the president's party will lose seats.
The district will likely be redrawn before the next election, and we analyzed maps released just last week that could impact it. In the three options drawn by Governor Evers' People's Map Commission, Democrats keep a narrow edge in 2 out of 3 versions of the district when compared to the 2018 governor's race results in that area. If it's drawn to include less of southwestern and more of central Wisconsin, the narrow balance goes to Republicans. These maps, of course, are far from being the only options.
There's really no margin for the Democrats to lose any votes in this district and still hold the seat.
Redrawing political maps for local, state, and federal elections happens every 10 years after the census. And with the decision of who to include or not include in every new map, with it comes big implications for political power over the next decade, as you'll be able to see with this election.
Naomi, thank you. A Democratic state senator announcing today she will run for lieutenant governor. Senator Lena Taylor of Milwaukee made her announcement on the steps of the Capitol today. She would be the state's first black female lieutenant governor. Incumbent Mandela Barnes is the state's first black lieutenant governor. He has decided to give up the post to run for U.S. Senate.
It is important to see us move forward. And Wisconsin is my home. It's our home. And we have seen challenges before. And there's never been a time that we didn't rise to the occasion as Wisconsinites.
No other Democrats besides Senator Taylor have announced plans to run. She holds a law degree from Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. She first won election to the state assembly back in 2003 and to the state senate in 2004. 3 Republicans are vying for that position, including State Senator Patrick Testin, Lancaster Mayor David Varnam, and Ben VOELKEL, a former aide to Republican Senator Ron Johnson. They'll face off in an August 9th primary. The winner will be paired with whomever emerges from the GOP gubernatorial primary to form the ticket that'll take on Governor Tony Evers in November of 2022. And still to come tonight, the Department of Natural Resources announcing this year's quota for the upcoming wolf hunt.
And a pair of major donations for a downtown Madison icon. We'll tell you about them next.
What does your retirement future look like? With a well-built retirement, your future can look bright. Your financial home secure. Retirements are built here every day. Call now and start building yours.
I'm home. Daddy! Are you making my favorite? Happy birthday, dear Grandma. That's higher.
Come on, boy. Let's go outside.
Sprinklers protect what fire will destroy. Whether you live in a house or a high-rise, protect it with fire sprinklers. Fire sprinklers buy time. Time buys life. Learn more at firesprinklersbylife.com.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pill after pill that just masks your ED. Fix it for good. We can make the difference. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone chilling.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
Time is of the essence when planning for retirement. So take the time now to make sure yours is well built. Retirements are built here every day. Retirement Income Planning, LLC.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Welcome back. The Wisconsin DNR is setting this year's wolf hunt quota at 130. Now, that's significantly smaller than the 300 number that the DNR board approved in August.
However, the department itself has the power to make the final decision and settled on 130 after hunters blew past a quota of 119 wolves earlier this year by killing 218 wolves in just 4 days in February. Well, nonstop flights from Madison to LaGuardia Airport in New York are set to return later this month. The Dane County Regional Airport announcing today that Delta Airlines flights to the Big Apple will return in 1 week on October 13th. Flights will run daily.
A brand new $168 million cheese factory is expected to open in northeastern Wisconsin next year. So today, Governor Evers made a stop there in Little Chute near Appleton this morning to show support and announce $4.5 million in tax credits for this project. The expansion is expected to create 54 jobs and continue to support the local dairy industry.
Wisconsin farms are our past, our present, and obviously will be our future. With this expansion, AgroCorps is estimating they will be purchasing nearly $60 million more per year in additional milk from farms just like the Steffens.
The Steffens family farm serving as hosts for the announcement. 4 of the AgriPure's 9 facilities are located in the state of Wisconsin.
A pair of donors are giving a combined $200,000 to the Overture Center in support of the venue's ongoing donation match campaign. Madison resident Deirdre Garten and G.H. Findorf & Son, Inc. are the donors. The Findorf president and CEO says the company made the donation because of its long-standing connection with the Overture Center.
This is a really important time in our organization. We also have an incredible space to maintain in Overture Center. It's an incredible facility. So yes, some will be going towards maintenance, but also for our employees.
The Overture Center's match campaign runs through December 31st. Still to come at 6 in sports, a couple of major injury updates from both the Packers and Badgers.
But first, we've gotten a few chances for rain this week. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti will have the latest forecast when we come back. Stay with us.
Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off store-wide. Get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Attic Angel Community has earned a reputation as the one and only. But what's so memorable to the people who live here?
It's good local heart. Interesting friends.
The view from my window.
Continuing education.
The food.
The amazing art studio.
Happy hour.
There are many reasons to love Attic Angel Community, but there's just one Attic Angel.
Menards has everything to give your bathroom a fresh, updated look. Create your dream bathroom with Lion's great selection of showers, bathtubs, and surrounds to fit your style and budget. Right now, it's all 11% off. Complete your update with a new bath faucet. Tuscany faucets are available in a wide variety of styles and finishes to choose from. Save on everything for your bathroom update and get 11% off. All Tuscany faucets.
Save big money at Menards.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson. Time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off name brand mattresses and get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. We are in the final days of our Coats for Kids winter coat drive.
Well, this Saturday, October 9th, is our deadline. We had another 362 coats come in, upping our grand total to nearly 2,500. A heartfelt thank you to everyone for your contributions. Those child-sized winter jackets, caps, and mittens are still desperately needed for kids throughout the area and here in Madison.
And here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with a look at our first warn forecast.
And the cloud over his head.
Yeah. This is what I call the meteorologist's nightmare. Literally, this is the radar at 6 o'clock when I was just outside on the patio. Look where this rain shower is. That's where WISC TV is. You go literally 2 miles outside of that, and there's not a drop of rain. And we put the radar into motion, and you see this one little shower kind of drifting through the west side of Madison down toward Verona, and 99.5% of the rest of our viewing area doesn't have any rain. So sometimes it's just where you are, but it's not really enough to put rain in the forecast, and those showers will probably die out in the next hour or so. But still, plenty of clouds around. It's kind of gloomy out there, but not much in the way of rain. 3 things you need to know. Temperatures are going to stay mild. We should be in the low to mid 60s. Temperatures are going to be above normal with highs in the 70s. In fact, Saturday we could even be close to 80 degrees. And dry weather expected outside of the one little shower that was over my head at 6 o'clock through Wednesday, even though there'll be plenty of cloud cover. And then we'll see better chances for some rain as we head into Thursday and possibly Friday with some showers and thunderstorms, and also next week a couple of times. The Climate Prediction Center monthly outlook, the one that was issued in the middle part of the month, called for above normal temperatures for October for much of the country. This is the latest update, and you can see higher probabilities, and it's pretty much the same type of map, but it shows the highest probabilities of above normal temperatures for the month of October right over Madison. Now, precipitation, it had the highest chances for above normal precipitation for Madison on toward the east, with drier than normal conditions in the southwestern part of the country. But over the last couple of weeks, the pattern has changed, and now it looks like for October, above normal precipitation expected for Madison toward the west, which is actually good news. This area could use a little bit of rain, also in the Pacific Northwest, while the northeastern part of the country, pretty strong signal that they're going to be drier than normal. Temperatures right now are in the 60s underneath the cloud cover here. To the west, temperatures jump up into the 70s once you get into the sunshine, and there's a lot of that just west of the Mississippi River. And the plains, it looks more like summer out there with temperatures between about 80 and 90. On weather track, the jet stream has kind of moved into that omega block type pattern, like the Greek letter omega, and that usually means not a lot of changes. And we're now on the east side of that, so we're underneath the clouds and showers, so that doesn't appear to be changing. Although most of the showers are to the east, we're still going to be probably stuck underneath the clouds for much of the time. But out to the west, skies are sunny, and that's where the temperatures are a little bit warmer. There's just a weak trough of low pressure out to the west, but no major storm systems around here. Temperatures 60s in Wisconsin, 70s out to the west, and then you get close to western part of Minnesota, temperatures there around 80. But the air pretty dry across much of the Midwest. Because of the cloud cover here, we've got a little bit of moisture, but much of the Midwest right now pretty dry in terms of the air itself. 71 for high tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, a mild day, not looking for any rain in the 7 to 10 day forecast. 74 on Wednesday. Chance for a shower or thunderstorm Wednesday night. Probably the best chances for rain will be on Thursday. A chance of showers or thunderstorms Friday. A slight chance Saturday when it could be up close to 80. Mid-70s, a chance of a shower or thunderstorm Sunday into Monday afternoon. And then again toward the middle part of next week, we might see some cooler weather beyond the end of the 10-day forecast.
And coming up in sports, Mertz said he feels good after Saturday's big hit, why he went to the hospital, and his status for the Illini game. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Join Dr. Ashish Rabel to learn about the most common types of injuries in young athletes and how to prevent them. This workshop is a must for any parent of a student athlete.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one, and your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Join Anytime Fitness for just $1 now through October 12th. Anytime Fitness gives you 24/7 support with expert coaching on all things fitness, nutrition, and everything in between. Now through October 12th, join for just $1. Visit AnytimeFitness.com today.
Gobin Cars is selling 2018 Subaru Forester starting only $15,995 or $249 per month.
That's right. Gobin Cars is having a huge sale on 2018 Subaru Forester starting at $15,995 or $249 per month.
So hurry today and just ask for my daughter, Krista the Pistol Gobin.
Or my dad, Don the Dealman Gobin.
Go to Gobin Cars East or West with over 500 vehicles to choose from.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
6 months of AccuView Oasis contacts plus an eye exam. Only $125. Lowest price ever. Plus free trial lenses in store. Get the deal at Stanton Optical. Unbeatable prices without the drama.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashish Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on preventing injuries in young athletes.
It is Madison Fitness Week. Your chance to try out local gyms and find a workout you love.
Josh will tell you how to break a sweat for a good cause.
And you are breaking a sweat when it comes to the forecast. Temperatures remain above average. We'll have the latest tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The status for Graham Mertz on Saturday is still up in the air, but it's better than what appeared to be after the game. Mertz left the third quarter with a chest injury and was taken to the hospital. He was released later that night. The Badger QB is officially listed as questionable for the Illini game, but Mertz watched film Sunday and practiced today and says he's all good.
Took a breath and felt a little bit different, so I had to go get evaluated, just making sure everything was all right structurally and in the organs, so it's all good.
All the tests, I gotta be careful because I'm not a doctor, but you know, he's good that way, and was good today.
You always want to play, so I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure I can put myself in the best position, but I feel good.
Now, if Mertz can't go, Chase Wolf will make his first career start as a Badger. He appeared in 8 games over a span of 3 years where he threw a total of 20 passes. 2 of them were touchdowns. 4 others were interceptions. Wolf said after Saturday's loss that he's preparing to be the starter, but added he does that every week. Now, the Badger Blueprint is what we do every Wednesday during the football season. Here's your reminder to tune into this week's episode. Wisconsin State Journal columnist Jim Polzin and I will have more on Mertz and the familiar face Wisconsin will be going against on Saturday. Speaking of injury updates, Matt LaFleur didn't really have one on Jair Alexander. The Packer head coach confirmed it's a shoulder injury and said that the team is still collecting opinions. LaFleur added he will have an update on Wednesday. Just like they swept Minnesota on Friday, Wisconsin volleyball swept the Big Ten's weekly awards. Freshman sensation Yulia Orzel was tabbed the Big Ten Player and Freshman of the Week after recording 33 kills in 2 matches. For the 15th time in her career, Sydney Haley took home the conference's Setter of the Week, and Lauren Barnes was named the Defensive Player of the Week. The Badgers also moved up 1 spot to 4th in the latest coaches poll. And the times have been set for Game 1 and Game 2 of the NLDS in Milwaukee. The Brewers and Braves will square off at AmFam Field at 3:37 on Friday and 4:07 on Saturday. Both games will be televised on TBS. Milwaukee and Atlanta split the regular season series with each winning 3 games apiece. The Brew Crew, though, enter the postseason on a bit of a skid, losing 5 of their last 6. But Gary, all you got to do is get to the dance.
That's right. Turn it around. Time for the Brewers this year. And time for the few people that are underneath these showers, like over toward Paola in Brooklyn. Be prepared for a little bit of a sprinkle. Otherwise, the rest of us should stay dry this evening.
Well, as long as you don't go there, they should be fine. The clouds chase you around. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 10.